Yo guys, it's Ozgun here and welcome to the channel. So using presets are not the problem, but using them without tweaking it, I think that's not a good thing to do. And in this video, I like to show you how to turn any preset into something really unique. Any further, let's jump to the tutorial. Okay guys, for the demonstration, I'm gonna use this one. So as you hear, it's a very decent preset. No one's gonna say this is a bad sound when you use it on your track. This is decent, this is sounding good, but in my opinion, there is nothing very special about it, right? So how to turn this something unique? So you don't need to know that much sound design to tweak the presets, but you gotta know the basics of the synth that you are using. And in this case, we are using Serum because that's the most famous synth out there. So let me just resize the window so you can see it more properly. So as you see in this preset, we got two wavetables, and one is this one. This is playing the upper octave compared to the second one, which is playing 2 octaves lower. This is the sub. And this is like a, top texture, I can say. So for example, we can always change the wavetable, right? Whenever you change it, it's gonna give you a different sound. Also, you can tweak the wavetable position to find a decent switch spot. It's also gonna affect the character of the sound. And maybe we can also change the wavetable for this one. And now we got square instead of a sov, and which affects the character tons of times. But that's not it. Maybe we can activate another wavetable. Let's keep it in 0. So this is gonna be even the higher octave. I'm gonna activate the filter for the oscillator C. And maybe we can get like Juno. So this adds a nice texture to the top. Even I can just distort it, maybe with asymmetric. And then we can get some empty LFO, and then we can connect this one to, let's say, the third oscillator. And this effect is like when we connect this LFO to the fine of it, it's just gonna make the oscillator a little bit drift in terms of pitch. And this is gonna give you much more analog sounding bass sound. So let's hear how it sounds. I'm gonna exaggerate it first. But we gotta use it just a little bit. Even you can use this to other oscillators as well, why not? Just a little bit, so we don't want to sound off key, but a little bit drift on the pitch. That sounds very nice, especially in melodic techno. And it sounds like this with the kick. So this was the old sound, and this one is the new one. That's still the same vibe, same preset, but just couple tweaks. As you see, it makes it very unique. So now it doesn't sound like just another melodic techno preset. Now it has something unique. You can also keep tweak the FX section, process the sound how you like it, keep shaping the sound. And by the way, this preset already has the velocity modulation activated. We can check it in the matrix, and you can see that the velocity is controlling the filter 1 frequencies. So which means like all the velocities of the notes are gonna affect the sound. For example, if I just have, I don't know, this one to the lower velocity, there won't be much of the filter. The sound is gonna be different, just like that. So that's pretty important. In my opinion, if the presets you are using especially for the bass, just activate this one. So how to activate this one? Let me just deactivate it. You just need to create a velocity curve. You don't even need to touch it. Just I always leave it something like that. And all you gotta do is just drag drop this one to the filter cutoff knob. And then if the note has less velocity, the filter cutoff is not gonna move that much. It's not gonna open the filter. But if the velocity is higher, the filter is gonna be like full open. So let me demonstrate it like this. So then you can really create sick grooves. So for the velocities, we can just make them a little bit bigger every time we are getting towards the end of the bar, and we will get some nice, crescendo style bass line. And I think that sounds pretty nice. And okay, let's talk about leads right now. So I'm gonna use this sound for demonstration. So this sound, as you see, has only one layer. So maybe we can just activate a second layer. Maybe one octave higher. And maybe we can just use the first LFO, which is empty. We can drag drop this to pen. Now maybe the upper octave that I just added, the upper layer, we can just move it left to right. And maybe this layer could be more unison. That's totally up to the vibe you are looking for. And maybe we can activate the third oscillator. And maybe this time we can just put the semi to +7, which means we can also add another layer in the note of fifth, whatever the note is. That sounds pretty unique, right? Or maybe, for example, we got a noise oscillator in here. We can just choose random modulation. I think RM was stand for that. We can just get it, trigger it from the noise. And then we can get a little bit dirtier sound. Let me just listen this one. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe for the second oscillator as well. Let me activate RM sub. And for the third oscillator, let's give a little bit volume. And we can change the ADSR settings, since this is a lead that's super important to change the character of it. Oh, by the way, I forget to activate the oscillator C for the filter. Maybe we can get some plucky sound like that, or just opposite, we can give it more relief. Let me delete these notes from the bass. Or you can give some attack to the sound. Can automate the level of the oscillator C, so we can get this fifth note later in the melody. So the possibilities are endless, as you see. Let me revert back to original preset. This was the original sound. And this is the sound that we tweak. And before I end the video, I just like to show you one last thing. If you go to the preset section, the library in here, and click this icon, you can say hybridize. It's pretty hard to pronounce. This knob, when you click this, it's just gonna combine two different presets inside of your serum. And hopefully you get something good and something unique. Then you can, start tweaking. This is totally random, and 90% of time I got very bad sound. Let's go, another one. So as you see, you won't gonna get good sound most of the time. But just I wanted to show you there is also this, randomize feature combining two random presets into one. And if you're lucky, you got something good, but most of the time you don't get something good, as in my experience. So yeah, guys, today I show you and try to give you some courage to tweak your presets, try to come up with something new, something unique, instead of just using a preset as they are. Sound design is fun, and don't be afraid to just try it. So today that was it, guys. See you on the next video. Peace. Bye-bye. And this is the sound that we tweak.